You are tuned in to INC Radio, changing lives through God's words. Coming up next is Faith and Melody. Before we begin, let's listen to our first song on our playlist entitled Come With Me.
Come with me and listen to God's words. His message will receive in our hearts. Come with me and follow all His words. His love and grace receive in your heart. Follow God and His Son, and you'll see that you will find the light. Come with me and find the hope for eternal life here in the Church of Christ. Come with me. Come with me, and you will find the way to be among our Lord God's your chosen ones. Come with me, please don't hesitate, for Judgment Day is coming, it won't be long. Follow God and His Son, and you'll see that you will find the light. Come with me and find the hope for eternal life here in the Church of Christ. Come with me. Come with me and listen to God's words. His message will receive in our hearts. Come with me and follow all His words. His love and grace receive in your heart. Follow God and His Son, and you'll see that you will find the light. Come with me and find the hope for eternal life here in the Church of Christ. Come with me. Follow God and His Son, and you'll see that you will find the light. Come with me and find the hope for eternal life here in the Church of Christ. Come with me. Don't be afraid to take the baby steps. It's another day. Don't forget God's just a prayer away. Don't give up now. Trust the process and keep learning. And if you need a friend, we're in this together, together, together. We're in this together, together, together. We're in this together, together, together. Together as a family in faith and melody.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to INC Radio's Faith and Melodies. This is Jonah Lopez here from the local congregation of Eastwood District of Edmonton.
Hello, everyone. This is Flo Guillermo from the local congregation of Vancouver here in the District of Oregon.
And good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone out there. I am Carolyn Shank from Sacramento, District of Northeast California.
Kuya Stan?
And of course, it's your Kuya Stan here from the District of Calgary, Canada.
Hello, and how are you? Hello, and how is everyone doing right now here in Edmonton? It is 18 degrees and summer is here. It'll be about 23, 25 later on today, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous day, and it's a happy, happy Wednesday to all, especially to our Ohana there in our YouTube live chat. And we also have one more with us, our co-Ohana here. Hello there. Introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody! Hi to everyone who's tuning in to INCRadio Faith and Melody. For the ones that don't know me, I am Erica, and I'm joining from Gatwick, near London, here in the United Kingdom. And talking about weather, I'm so smiley because it's so hot here. Like, you don't get it. I think Ate John and Kuya San would understand because in Canada, it can get very cold.
Yes.
But here it's like, it feels like it's 30 degrees Celsius. And it's like, welcome summer.
Auntie Erica, where are you at this moment? It seems like you're actually
Well,
traveling
I'm
or
actually,
something.
yes, I'm actually outside. And when I say Gatwick, people would think, the first thing that people would think is Gatwick Airport. So yes, I'm at the airport and I'm about to fly somewhere, which you'll find out off off air.
Okay.
But I'm going with my whole family, so I'm very, very excited.
Oh,
It's our
wow.
first trip of the year
Oh,
since
nice.
2021.
Okay. Awesome. Safe travels to you. And are you going to
Thank
be
you.
sticking by or are you going to be joining us the whole show or
I am going to be with you for the first part of the show, and then when it's gonna be boarding the gate, then I'll have to leave.
no worries for sure. We'd love to have you with us. Thank you, Ate Erica. Ate Kier, Manang Flo, how's the weather there in your places?
Actually, Auntie Jonah here, it's been very sunny, hot, like upper 90s these last few days, which today I'm pretty surprised our weather is down to 61 degrees Fahrenheit. That is 16 degrees Celsius for you, Ate Jonah, there in Canada. But hopefully we'll get some sun, but I highly doubt it. It's gonna be cloudy for the most of the day. The highs will be 69 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 degrees Celsius. But that's okay. We need some cooling period too because it's been scorching hot here. I don't know. I'm sure it's way scorching hot there in Sacramento at the care.
It is, it is. Yesterday it was close to, it was in the high 90s just as well. But late afternoon, which was kind of different, late afternoon, it actually sprinkled a little bit, even though it was warm. So it had that little bit of sprinkle for about 10, 15 minutes. But today we will reach the 33 Celsius or again high 90s. But on Monday we will be 41 degrees Celsius or 101. No, actually it's 106 on Monday. So it is, and and those that are out here, stay hydrated. It is hot. It is hot today. So this week, this week.
Ate Erica, thank you, Ate Kier. Oh, that is hot. 100 plus or even the 40s. Oh, that is way too hot. But let's keep everyone a little cool with the Celestino sisters that I see. Hello, hello.
Hi. Say hi, Arabelle. Hello, everyone. Yeah, but introduce yourself.
I'm Sister Errol Celestino.
She's one of the hosts of INC Radio Faith and Melody. And then we have the Bunso, which is the youngest sister, actually. Arian, say hi. Hello.
Aw, look at this
Introduce
pretty
yourself.
face.
I'm Sister Arian Celestino, and I'm Sister Erica's sister.
And then we have my brothers. Sorry, Ate Jonah. So we have Kuya Samuel here.
Aw, hello,
And
Kuya.
then Kuya Dandan.
Yes,
Dandan, your son.
Dandan. Oh, ooh, looking corgi. Ooh.
Yes.
Wow.
And well, there's mommy, but she's talking to out.
Hello,
Here, say hi, mommy.
Tita Annie.
Hello
We
po.
miss you.
Hi. Kuya Stan, Ate Car.
Si Manong Pro. Si Mami. Kuya Stan, si Ate Jonah, and
Yes.
Ate
Ate
Kera.
Kira.
Hi,
Yes.
Tita.
Yes,
Sorry,
yes.
she's not wearing her glasses. So she's like, who is it? But yes. So the whole family is here.
Awesome. Ate Erica, thank you so much. And safe travels to the whole family. Hope you enjoy your trip there. We'll talk to you in a bit. And I think we are about ready for our next segment. Kuya, Nick, I am not even sure who our Kuya techs are on board, but if you can play our bumper, please.
Icebreaker.
And we're back. We're back with the icebreaker. Really quick icebreaker here, just to break the ice, right? There's a lot of us today, which is really nice. Really nice to have the Ohana together. So this icebreaker, if our Ohana is ready, it is this or that. This or that. All right. First question. First question is, would you ask for help or take on the stress yourself? Would you ask for help or take on the stress yourself? Anyone? Anyone
Uh,
can answer.
I let Manong flow. Go ahead.
it depends on the situation at care, right? For the most part,
Yes,
it really depends. Sometimes certain projects require other people to help, and so you're you're more than obliged to go and ask for help. And sometimes certain things can be done by ourselves. Um, Maybe not so stressed. Sometimes we can handle things by ourselves, but yeah, sometimes we struggle about asking for help so- for the most part.
agree. I agree. I agree. I think I'm just gonna go really quick. I think I'm gonna do both just as well. But I think the majority for me would I would just rather do it myself just so I don't stress the other person. Because I think if I'm gonna be stressed, they're gonna be stressed. So why not just have one person stress, right? So for me, I think I would do both depending on the situation, but I would lean more to just taking care of it myself just as well. So we have three more answers. What are the answers for Ati Jonah, Ati Erica, and Kuya Stan? What would you pick? Ask for help or take on the stress yourself? And we're gonna pick Auntie Erica because they're all pointing at Auntie Erica. So Auntie Erica,
And I think by now you would know me all, Ohana, and I pick up option number two. As much as possible, I'd rather keep the stress to myself so that, like if I can handle it, then I'll do it. And then when I know I can't handle it anymore, that's when I ask for help.
agree. Perfect answer. Perfect answer. And we'll go to Kuya Stan. Kuya Stan.
I actually do both, but mostly I do take on the stress myself. I like, as you said, mommy care.
Wow.
I like to take on everything so that they don't feel stress and they feel comfortable, and they make sure that everything is all fine. So
Oh
there you
wow, wow. I'm surprised. That's like three and one, but Manong is kind of in the middle, but we're gonna put her to ask for help. So 3-1. And what is Ati Jonah? Ati Jonah, what is your answer there?
I think you should know me. Which one? Let me see.
uh,
Let me see if you really know me.
oh wow. To be honest, I think you would stress yourself.
Yeah. Oh, you know
You
me.
you you would not want to bother anyone, and you would take it on yourself because you wouldn't want to stress anybody else as well,
Yeah, you got that
right?
right. You got that right.
Wow,
Yes,
wow. See,
you
there
got
you
that right.
go. There you go. Four of us, Madam Flo. She goes both ways. She can do either one, depending on the situation, as well as all of us is depending on the situation as well. And yeah, next time I'll ask you if you know me. So, Tijan, is there any answers out there with this particular question in the comments?
Yes, actually, Kuya Rod says it depends, and Kuya Rani says I will ask Kuya Rod to help, and Kuya Nate says prefer to do it myself. Kaviki
Hmm.
also says depends on the situation. Hmm. So it's like,
Wow. It's
50-50. Yeah.
50-50.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So nice, nice. So that was the first question. The second question is, uh, do you want to be an example or follow someone with a good example? So, I mean, I know it can go both ways, but you could be one or the other, right? So, do you want to be that perfect? Well, I don't want to say perfect. Do you want to be that example, or as close to perfect as you can as an example, or follow someone that has good examples out there that are actually teaching us great examples that you never even knew? So
Can
um
I go?
okay.
My answer.
Okay, what's your answer there?
For this one, I believe I would follow someone with good examples. So then from there, someone who would see you, you'd serve as an example for them, and then it's a chain reaction.
Right,
I hope
right,
that
good
I
one.
hope that's
Kind of like a you're kind
Ditto.
of like an instrument, right? It's a
yeah.
good one. That's a good one. Okay, okay. Let's go, Auntie Erica. Let's go out to Auntie Erica. Would you rather be the perfect example or follow someone with great perfect examples?
I definitely, I'm gonna say the same thing that Ata Jonah has mentioned, and that's why earlier I was like, yeah, ditto, same, same.
So follow someone with great examples, right?
Yes,
That's
because I guess for me it's like I'd rather follow someone who's a good example because that helps me to improve myself, and by improving myself, I can set myself as an example to others. So yes, it's a chain
good.
reaction.
Nice, nice. Okay, okay. Let's go between Manangflo or Queestan. Who's got the answers? Who's ready to go? Who's ready
Okay,
to
so
answer this question?
I'm a follower by nature. I'll follow, and then like Auntie Jonah said, she said it perfectly. So I'm not gonna go any more than that.
Okay, all right, all right. That's three. So Queestan, would you
Well,
try to be an example or try to follow someone with good examples?
I am with the group. I follow whoever is
Wow.
a good example. And a great example of that, Mommy Care, is our most beloved executive minister. We follow his instructions and reminders, and he cares for us. So he's a great example that we should follow. So, and that's, yeah, just wanted to uh, tie it back there. So, yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So, for my answer, I'd like to know if Atijona knows my answer.
Yeah,
Let's
I was
see.
afraid you're gonna ask me. I'm like, oh no. You're gonna
Let's
put me
see.
on you're gonna
Let's
put me
test
on the
her out.
spot. I'm gonna okay, this is coming from my heart. I think for you on this one, I think you're gonna want to be an example. You're gonna be
Wow.
want to be an example for others to follow your good example. It better be correct.
It is actually like I was contemplating because I was going to be the odd man out, but I thought, you know what? I'm gonna stick out. I do. I like to. I have been one of the old in my family. I'm usually the older one, and I usually like to set that example, as well as even at church. A lot of I'm a little bit, just a little bit older than some of the people at church, but not really. and and I would love to set an example, whether you know, I'd love to set an example for someone to follow, because everyone, there's got to be followers, right? I mean, there's got to be leaders as well as there's followers, but not everyone can be followers, right? And I believe that. Um, let's just say Tijona was right. I would love to be the perfect example. We're not perfect, but I would love to be
A good
striving
example.
for that, right? To strive
Yeah.
for that as well. Okay, let's move on before we stay on that. Oh, but actually, Tijona, if you could read what's on the comments as well with this particular question.
Yes, for this particular question, a good example or follower, Kaviki Domopoy says both. Ka Elenita says both. Kuya Rod says good leaders are good followers. And Ate Melvi, same here, Ate Jonah, to the good follower, what is it? Follow someone with good examples is also for Ate Melvi. There you go.
Nice, nice. All right, so we have one more question to finally break the ice. So, quick question for everyone out there, and Ohana, would you welcome constructive criticism or always be praised with your work? Always be praised with your work no matter what? Or would you like to take that constructive
Can I
criticism?
start?
Yeah, for
Of
sure.
course, of course.
Okay, because we have mommies here, I'm gonna represent the children. Okay, so I'd say constructive criticism because that helps us to, like improve and be better, like a better version of ourselves. And I said, representing the children. I'm just kidding because, like the best critic in our lives is always our parents because they want the best for us. And that's why they're always there reminding us and giving us constructive criticism. Sometimes it might sound like you're like, oh, I don't want to listen to this, but then you realize it's true. You know what I mean? Like, and also what they've always told me, like parents in general, they're like, you will see when you're gonna be a parent. You're gonna do the same. So yes.
I can I also add
That's
to
so
that,
true.
Mommy Care,
Yes, yes.
on the representation of the children as well with that Erica. um, yeah, it's very true. I agree with Ate Erica said, and as much we love our parents, we need to listen to them more, actively listening to what they are giving us feedback on. And it's because it's out of their love, it's out of their concern, so that we can be better, we can be improve. And that's why as children we welcome constructive criticism, right? That's why we love our parents, right? We love our parents because of that, and they make us ready for the world. So thanks to
Yes.
our
No.
parents.
Yes, yes, I
Appreciation for that.
agree. I agree with that as well. To the children out there, your parents have gone through so many experiences that you haven't gone through yet, so they know what they're talking about. So yes, constructive criticism is very important to uh, pick up and learn from our parents as well. We got two more answers. Dun, 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 dun. Who's gonna get
Got
one
the
of
mommies
those?
on. So I think for me, I'll take the constructive criticism as long as it's coming from the place of love, because when you are doing that and you couple that with love, it makes that person even stronger. And sometimes, you know, all of us need need praises too when we do a good job. So, like I said, I always stuck in the middle there. Like I'm always stuck in the middle between the two of you. Um, um, yeah. So that is my answer.
Okay, okay. Well, great. See, that's fine. It's okay to always be different. or always, join on. But it's good. It's good. I just want to really quickly before we go to Jonah, I want to just say that Northeast California is in the house, and I need to acknowledge that they are here because we have Ka Leila Artista as well as Ka Agnes Valoria who just joined on, and they're also saying constructive criticism because we learn from that, right? We learn from that and we make things a lot better. So just to say hello to them as well. So
You
let's see,
want to
Jonah.
recognize them. I want to recognize and acknowledge as well. As well,
Sorry.
Edmonton is in the house. We've got Kasani, we've got Ka Brian, we got Mommy Kit. Ka Kit is the mom of Sister Katie, who does our What's in Your Cookbook for INC Radio Canada. So she's also there in our live chat. And you know what? It's actually hello to everyone, our Ohana in our live chat because they're there. Even Karenel Romero from BC is also there. So Kameth Cruz, Caramel Cruz. Yes, Kuya Stan, you're raising your hand.
No, I just want to also greet our Ohana there, Ate Joyce Atanasio there, and Sister
Yes,
Nan. Hi, Ate.
yes.
Miss you.
Hello, hello, Ate Joyce. Yes, from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I have to study how to say that correctly. Thank you.
Yes.
Uh,
I hope
I don't want
I
to
hope
be left out
Joyce
and have Oregon be left out, guys.
okay, go ahead.
Since we're on it, I just wanted to say hello to Sister Danielle McClintal, the wife of our assistant resident minister, Brother Albert McClintal. They're from Vancouver, as well as I saw Brother Paulo Aquesta, our multimedia advisor. I know Sister Lexi is listening too, so hello to everyone out there.
Yes, thank you,
Yes,
Mana.
yes.
And okay, to answer your question, Ate Care, for our icebreaker, welcome constructive criticism. That's for me. Because that's how we learn, right? When we are able to accept even or especially constructive criticism because they want to criticize you in a good way, so then this will help you learn. And I love what Manang Flo says about adding love to that. When you do that, add love, and whoever this person is would feel that love, and they would want to improve and develop because of that constructive criticism. And I just want to say hi to our executive producer who's
Hi,
in
Auntie
the
Jess.
house.
Come join us.
From
Join
Jonas. There you go. There you go.
Yes, and that is our icebreaker again. Take the constructive criticism. It is there to help you. It is not there to, make you feel bad, but it is there to improve ourselves just as well. Take it, smile, and say thank you, right?
Yes,
So
and
that
I
is,
want to
yes.
read our comments at the care on this one because they've also put in their answers for Ati Ivy, Kaviki, Kuya Rod, and Ka Elenita. They all said, welcome constructive criticism. There you go.
Okay, well, remember that. Remember that when we see you at the Ivy, when I see you, I'll let you know what's going on. Okay, so that again is our icebreaker, and we thank you to all the Ohana there that participated. We will move on to our next musical break because I think all of us is going to need a little drink there, out there, or water or some coffee. So our next song coming up is I have to. Oh wow, it is
Yeah,
Sayo Lan, right? Sayo
perfect.
Lan. Okay, perfect. Just take it away, Kuyas.
Matagal ko nang hinihintay ito na makilala ang babaeng pinagpanata ko, mapagmahal at tanggap ako, hindi natatakot magpagkatotoo. Ngayong kasama ka, puso'y anong saya. Hindi ko mapigilan, mapaawi sumangot, di na ako natatakot. Tayo'y maglalakbay, magkasabay, hawak kamay. Sa'yo ko lang naramdaman itong pagmamahal na tunay at walang hanggang saya. Kapag kasama ka, sa'yo ko lang naramdaman itong pagmamahal na pinangarap ko at hiniling na dumating, bigay ng lumalang. Ngayong kasama ka, ako'y panatag na, hindi na mag-iisa. Sa'yo ko lang naramdaman itong pagmamahal na tunay at walang hanggang saya. Kapag kasama ka, sa'yo ko lang naramdaman dumating, bigay ng lumalang. Ngayong kasama ka, ako'y panatag na, di na mag-iisa.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone. We hope that you have enjoyed that song we just played. It's entitled Sayo Lang. I hope I said it correctly. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with us in your morning, evening, or even nighttime, listening to us, especially those who are in the Philippines, listening to us, getting themselves ready for the next day, even. And so our title of our topic today is learning from each other. And we're always learning from each other, from all the way around us. And so learning can be fun and beneficial. And we learn something new every day, or even almost every moment. How can we learn from others, and how can we use this in enriching our services to God? And so let's think about that. And I think Ate Jonah, you can go ahead and post that in our live chat so we can have some engagement answers with our live chatters there. And let's see, how can we learn from each other? For me, I observe people. I'm a um, I watch and listen to others and what they're sharing, and hopefully I could pick up something from them. And like we said earlier, we follow good examples, right? So like Ate Jonah said, we become better, or I was gonna say gooder examples. um but better examples to others, right? We carry on what others are doing, especially when we make them when we make ourselves better, as well as we make the next person even better. And so I'm a observer, um, and so you pick up the good things and you take that with you. I also love to take notes, especially in our worship services. So where's my notebook? Let me show that. You see this notebook I take care? They're all in here. So I take notes in worship services, and the reason why I do that is because there's so many good points there. We learn, and that's where we learn. That's kind of like our little classroom, and we take notes. And I go back there, and I hope to grab some of those notes that I've taken and enrich myself so that, like we said, we enrich the next person or the people around us. So taking notes and probably, I don't know, maybe then I don't mind what people may be thinking that I'm taking notes, but I'm taking notes for the benefit of myself and as well as for others. So taking notes is a good thing. Observing others is also a good thing. Like they are our example. So let me go to our panel today and let's ask them how are they learning from others? What are things that or how I should say how I'm kind of tongue tied today. So go for it.
Go the famous lines of
I was gonna say
of
that's
Manong
your
Flo's
line
Go.
there. Go for it.
I love that
See, I
line
told
from
you I
Manong
took your
Flo.
example. I took care.
There you go. See, um, again, the question is, how can we learn from others, and how can we use this in enriching our services to God? Because our topic today is learning from each other. I as well, Manong Flo, am a very, very close observer as well. You know, I like to observe people how they react as well, and how they interact, and how much they can tell tell me, or how much they tell me. Um, I I uh, I see how they are, and I observe the things that they do, the things that they say, and from there I pick it up. I learn from what from what they're saying. Is it proper? Are they talking properly? Are they, um, are what they're doing in, when I see them, is it proper, and that's something that you would pick up on as well, that you would know, oh wow, this person is very respectful, this person is very maybe very quiet, or this person is very very loud. You pick up on that stuff, and then those things you kind of you bring it on to your services, right, to our almighty God. um, it's hard to explain, but I am, I could be talking to you, but I'm very observant. I watch every tone that you have, how you speak. I watch every facial expression you have, because it teaches me to be careful as well, what I need to say or do to people, or well, not do, sorry, what I say to people, or how I interact with them. Because every person you meet um, is a person that is potential to be, your friends for life. Actually, as members of the Church of Christ, when you do meet people, they're already almost, I want to say, friends for life, right? Friends for life. Sorry, I couldn't. And you tend to every person you meet, it's I don't know, it's hard to explain, but for me, they're at 100%, right? They're at 100%, and you always give everyone that benefit of the doubt to. They have their own lifestyle, they have their own things that are going on in life, and then that also teaches you to be empathetic. It teaches you to say, "Hey, this person just needs a shoulder to cry on, or this person just needs a laugh." You pay attention to those, because as members of the Church of Christ, you have to adapt to everyone's needs, right? So that, for me, being observant is for me to be able to know what uh, how a person is, uh, to benefit, to be closer to them, and to get to know them as well. So that's me, to get
Yep.
to know somebody,
Yeah. Observant, being observant.
right?
That that's important because that's also part of I want to say visual learning. I'm a visual learner. I like to see things in front of me so we can learn from it. If you give me a manual of something, you can just toss that out. I'll watch it on our YouTube and learn from it. So that's how I would learn too. How about you, Ate Jonah?
I love how Atikir said about being observant. I think for me, it's, or I believe for me, it's when you are able to listen more and observing um, the action, the body language. There are people who are verbal and vocal, but there are those
Mhm.
who could be very quiet. And this is how I am trying to learn from each other. You know, is this person the person who I would want to talk to and confide in, or are they there to listen or to give me advice? And so I, like you said, you take down notes, you try to get to know people. I try to learn to know them, like what Ati said, by observing. And then the body language speaks volume. And so when you're able to be empathetic, understanding their situation, putting yourself in their position, then you are able to enrich your relationship with them. And this helps inspire them even more in their services to our Almighty God. Manang Flo.
I love that what you said, Ate Jonah. Thank you, thank you. Let's go to our Kuya Stan. Kuya Stan, how do you learn from others?
I really love this discussion already, and I totally agree what the panel have said for in terms of being a good observant to to the good people. I'll just put it that way, and it's very nice to take example from people that have good characteristics and good traits, and eventually it will follow. You know, if you follow those good traits and good um, characteristics, then it will inspire others as well. Uh, but just to add to the discussion as well, uh, I come from a place where it's a place of understanding and patience. So when we meet, um, how can we learn from others? Is to be patient and to be understanding, as Tita Jonah said, understanding of their situation and kind of in their shoes and looking at their perspective as well. You need to be understandable with that, and at the same time, patience, because I don't know, these days we tend to impulse react. I'm not sure if you ever experienced that yet, where already in your mind that you're already having a reaction, but wait, you need to check first. First, is it true? Like, second, is do you have to like make sure is all of your facts in line with what was happening? And third, how does it benefit or harm you from that situation, right? So um I'll just leave it at that. That's how we can we learn from others.
Wow, what an insightful answer to our first part of our discussion today. I also wanted to add, how do I learn from others? And I think all of us do, is we go and get to know them first and then talk stories with them, ask about where they come from, um, what they love to do, what they enjoy doing. I think when you get to do that, you become more deeper in getting to know them and where do they come from, in not just physically where they come from, but in where their mind and their heart is. So get to know them, talk stories with them.
Madam
Ate,
Flo, I want to add
yeah.
to that.
Mm.
It is good to tell stories to each other, because then you do get to know each other, and you just don't know if you have something in common that you both would like to do. If you both like to sing, you both could be in the choir. If you both like to dance, you both could be a choreographer. Or you could just share together what you know. And, two, again, they say two heads are better than one. So why not have the two of you do things together while you both have that same common shy? And no, Kuyarad, you are not shy. You are not shy at all. But I do want to read a few comments here while we have everyone's attention here. We have Kuya Rod here that says, be open minded, and the more we grow and learn, the better we are as true Christians and can help in with our activities in the church. And he also has an acronym on learning, which is living enthusiastically, always raising. There's a heart on it. So maybe new, I think it's new growth in necessary goals because the little heart is blocking. Okay. So, and then we have Ati Melvi as well. She also says, I learn from others by applying what was taught to me or what I've observed in my life. By doing so, I grow, learn even more from experience, and continue to seek knowledge from others. And I share what I've learned to others and also be a good example. So she as well wants to be a good example. So that's and no, Koyorani is also not shy. So we need to. So yes, we need to be out there and don't be shy. If you are shy, um, speak up and share what you know, share your knowledge, because you never know if that person also has the same interest as you. Manang Flo?
Yeah, good, good information there that we're learning from our brethren there in our live chat. Anything else that we need to add or Kuya Stan?
Yes, well, unfortunately, I do have to go. I do have other obligations to do, but it's such already a great start to our topic discussion. And I just want to have my final takeaways and just be able to say what I can say about the topic and um, never stop learning. We continue to learn. Let's continue to learn. There's a lot still that we need to learn about ourselves, about this world, especially as members of the Church of Christ, especially get reminded in our worship services as well about the doctrines and other values that we learn from them, right? So, um, and be patient, be understanding whenever you may need be, right? So, we're here. We're here, the Ohana, right? And I just want to greet everybody. Just want to greet my family who's also silently watching there. Hi. And um, as well to the District of Calgary, Canada. I know you guys are watching too. Some of them po are watching as well. So thank you so much for have Calgary's in the house as well. So thank you so much for watching and continue to support INC Radio and especially INC Radio's Faith and Melody. Where we talk about our faith and listen to our favorite INC original music. Bye for now po for me.
Bye, Kuya Stan.
Bye bye
And
po.
thank you so much. Take care. All right. No, and we're not ending our show just yet. It seemed like it was ending, but no, not. We still have like a little over an hour to go. So let's go ahead and read some more of our brethren there in our live chat. And let's see. We have Carlos Alvaro. Hello, po FNM moms. I miss FNM for the last 2 days. Of course, she's back, and it's I guess she takes faith and melody. It's like her prescription for the day. So she's saying hello to Ate Care, myself, Ate Jonah, Ate Des, and Kuya Stan. And then, of course, we have Aislinn there. Hi, Ace. Good to see you here joining us. She's my niece there in Burlingame. She said she loves spending time with people who make her better and also sharing that with our younger brothers and sisters, even younger in terms of maturity of faith. So we can learn from each other no matter how old they are. Either they're older than us or younger than us. So, yeah, good to see you here, Ace. All right. All right. We're ready for our next part of our program today. And Ate Jonah.
Yes, thank you, Manang. And thank you again to everyone that's tuned in. Such a beautiful first discussion already, learning from each other. We already learned so much already, but we will continue to learn some more. After this segment, this is again overwhelming grace and care. And we have been talking to our viewers, our listeners, our brothers and sisters. And this is just part of their insight on describing faith and melody and how it has impacted their lives. So, Kuya Tex, take it away. Describe faith and melody and how has it impacted your life? Sister Joyce Atanasio, local congregation of Phnom Penh, Cambodia.
Faith and Melody is one of the programs of INCRadio that is consistent and dedicated to producing insightful and relevant contents. It has impacted and inspired me to be positive amidst the many challenges in life. Above all, it has inspired me to be steadfast, especially in serving our Almighty God.
Brother Rommel Cruz, District of Edmonton, Multimedia Advisor.
Faith and Melody is a program that was launched by the church administration and has been a great blessing in the lives of those who listen and watch the program, because not only does it help us to deal with the problems and even the different things that we experience in this life, it also helps us with our spiritual being, knowing that there are brethren around the world and even in different places that are able to cope with the different issues in life. And through the Christian music that is also played and that you can listen to in the program, it inspires us to be able to go on to completely trust, believe in, and rely on what our Almighty God can do.
Our heartfelt thanks to all of you, our dearest Ohana. On, thank you, Ate Joyce. That's Ate Joyce Atanasio from Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and of course, our very own District Multimedia Advisor, Karamal Cruz. So you're starting, if you've noticed at the Kermanong Flow, our Ohana are starting to put a face on the names that they just see on our chat. So one of these days, actually, we have one that's coming up next week, right? At the
Also, though, we are waiting for our sunshine at the Ivy.
Yes.
We are waiting patiently for your video. So please send in your video, or I will let Auntie Des talk to you. No, I'm kidding. But we are waiting. If you are willing to send in a video to us, send it to our email or to one of us, and we will feature you just as well. So yeah.
Yes, yes. And I just want to greet someone very special and dear to my heart. Ate Deb is there in our chat. So congrats and best wishes. They just got married June 25th. So that was yesterday. Well, because here it's June 26th. So they just got married. So congrats Ate Deb and Kamaj there. And she's actually there in our chat right now. So congratulations and best wishes to the both of you. All right. And I guess you know what, this next song is, I guess it's really timely, even for Ate Deb and Kamaj. So we won't keep you waiting for this next song. And I see yes, Ate Ivy. She says, Ate Ivy, yes, we are calling your attention because you are up for next for our overwhelming grace and care. So yes, we are still waiting for that. But anyway, so Kuya Tex, if you can get this next song ready, and we'd like to dedicate this to our newlyweds, Ate Deb and Kamad. Kuya Tex, take it away.
Ang pag-ibig ko'y iniaalay sa'yo. Sa piling mo'y walang ibang hangad pa ang puso ko. Ang damdamin ko'y ibibigay sa'yo. Makakaasa kang tapat hanggang wakas pangako ko. Ang dalangin ko sa ating Ama, sa pagsasama nating dalawa, kamtin ang pagpapala niya. Kahit saan at magpakailanman, magkasama tayo sa ating paglilingkod. Hindi ko na hinahangad ang iba sa piling ko. Tanging ikaw lang ang tunay na mamahalin ko. Tanging ikaw lang, ito ang ipinapangako ko sa Diyos. Hindi ko hahayaan na mawalay ka, kundi rin lang ikaw ang makakasama. Hayaan na ang buhay kong mag-isa. Kay palad ko, ikaw ang kapiling ko, na naglilingkod sa Diyos sa loob ng kawan ni Kristo. Mula ngayon at magpakailanman, magkatuwang sa pagsunod sa utos ng Diyos at ni Kristo. Ang dalangin ko sa ating Ama, sa pagsasama nating dalawa, kamtin ang pagpapala niya. Kahit saan at magpakailanman, magkasama tayo sa ating paglilingkod. Hindi ko na hinahangad ang iba sa piling ko. Tanging ikaw lang ang tunay na mamahalin ko. Tanging ikaw lang, ito ang ipinapangako ko sa Diyos. Hindi ko hahayaan na mawalay ka, kundi rin lang ikaw ang makakasama. Hayaan na ang buhay kong mag-isa. Tanging ikaw lang ang tunay na mamahalin ko. Tanging ikaw lang, ito ang ipinapangako ko sa Diyos. Hindi ko hahayaan na mawalay ka, kundi rin lang ikaw ang makakasama. Hayaan na ang buhay kong mag-isa.
And welcome back to Faith and Melody. We're so glad you're still here and enjoying all these wonderful songs. I think everyone is happy with these songs as well. We have a few comments here that really love these past few songs, and I wanted to just say hello to each one of them. Well, say hello. I know Sister Ina Lucky, right? She likes this song. I believe she likes this song. It needs to be translated, but she loves this song just as well. We also have let's see here. Ati, so excuse me, everyone's talking about or saying congratulations to Ati Deb. She's happy listening as well. It's Key League Wednesday. She's loving these songs just as well because she is a newlywed, and I'm so glad that everyone loves this playlist as well. So moving on, moving on, we are going to go to our next discussion of our topic is learning from each other. So, we encounter people every day, whether it's at work, at school, different places that we meet all these different people. But social learning is a way to get to learn about each other and share knowledge. What are good factors in learning from one another? Um, because when we meet someone, we get to know them, and when you get to know them, you learn a little bit about them, and they learn a little bit about you. We've talked about this on our last discussion about observing their actions and their behaviors, and learning from that. Not everybody's the same. That everyone's different, and to know somebody who is probably maybe completely opposite of you, you could still learn from that person. You learn something every day. There's always something to learn, not only from somebody, but from something. You learn different things, and you take those things that you learn and you implement it into your life. And sometimes you can use it, and sometimes it may benefit you uh, to learn a different skill, a different way to do certain things. I know there's also different ways that people cook. Um, Sometimes you have the same recipe or the same food, but they're different recipes in a little way, and you say, "Whoa, I never cooked it that way," and you might want to try it. So there's different ways to learn from different people. So again, the question is, what are good factors in learning from one another? So any of the moms want to pick it up and all right, Manang Flo, yay! Nice, beautiful smile out there. She's saying hello, pick me, pick me. So yes, Manang
I,
Flo.
I was just about to say, so you caught me there. Um, what are good factors in learning from one another? So many. I mean, you've already picked up on the things, but um, here that we said, I want to say, how we said we learn from examples and or those who've made mistakes and who have succeeded. I think what I'm thinking is when someone makes a mistake, it's really for everyone to learn from, even for that person that made a mistake. Because then there's a way that, oh, okay, I made this mistake. I'm gonna take another road on how to make it better. Then you grow from that. And and then with people's successes, it's good to see that and use that as your examples as well. So both ways, mistakes, successes, everybody goes through them. That's where you learn you that's where you have your growth period, where you're taking those and giving that to yourself as part of your wisdom, um, so that you become better and be great examples to the next person. I think we've said this so many times because it's so important that we make good examples or we be good role models for others who maybe going through something. I always want to share that because the next person who maybe going through something, or even for myself, like, how can I make this better? How can I make myself better for that next person, so that, or that person that I'm working with, so that we can overcome certain challenges. And so we learn from each other. We learn from, even, we can even use internet, or those that we see on internet, as a good thing. Use it as a learning tool. It's not always bad. It's how you use it. It's how you use it. So if you can take away something and say, oh, I'm going through this, how do I make myself better? Oh, I want to succeed in this. How do I see others succeed in that certain thing that you're trying to learn about? So those things, that I want to share. Take care.
Yes, yes. Learning from our mistakes or learning even through our success. We have friends out there or people that we see out there that sets examples for us. And if you see them making that mistake, or a mistake, then you learn from that just as well. But again, when you see them making that success or being successful, that's another example for you to follow. It's very important to be, again, very observant, being out there, as well. We have a couple of comments out there that I want to read before we go to Tijona. Kalus says, we get a chance to learn how to be perfect, our imperfections, by interacting with each other. By merely observing, listening, there's tons of knowledge and information to sink into. And Sister Ina also says, they inspire you in any way, how others handle their problem positively, for example, learn how they endure. I always say, each one of us is perfectly imperfect. We are not perfect, but we are all, imperfect, but we're always trying our best to learn what we can do, can reach our highest goal of what we can do as well. So learn from those. Let's learn from those people. I want to read one more from Ati Melvi Tamaya from Central Valley. She says, cultivate genuine curiosity and form healthy habits and be willing to make and accept changes that will enhance our personal development. By doing so, we can inspire others to do the same. There's these healthy habits. Everyone's always, again, I tell my boys, everyone's always watching you. There's always eyes watching you. You might not know that people are seeing you where you may be, but people can see you, and you could either be that example or you can go follow an example. So go out there and, if you know that you see somebody succeeding, go follow it. Go follow it. And as Madam Flo says, go on there. I believe we got cut off from Atijona. I know Atijona was speaking about reading between the lines and absorbing things that come across. Bring it into yourself, and again, absorb it, take it in, and see how you can learn from that. But I wanted to go back because I know, again, I see Jonah was probably cut off, and I wanted to continue what she was saying, or maybe kind of go a little bit closer to where she first started so we can hear it again. And
Oh, that
let me leave you with a smile.
sound. Rewind. Okay. See,
Rewind.
see that's another problem we have because nothing is scripted. Everything is just like, spontaneous. But like what I was saying, Mana Flow is kind of like, okay, she said three things. Okay. Observing, absorbing. What else did I say earlier? So you gotta learn how
I
to be ready to learn, because we've mentioned earlier from the mistakes and successes of others, but especially from our own mistakes, because from there we will learn so much when we are able to adopt and say, okay, this part of me has to change. I have to accept that. I have to learn to accept and change for the better, especially if this whatever mistake you've done would change you to be a better person. So you would want to make that happen. You would want to change that. And you may need someone to tell you. And a lot of times the truth hurts when you hear it from someone else telling you you got to change this. You have to learn to accept especially the constructive criticism, if that criticism will help you improve and develop, again, absorb and observe, that way you are able to learn. You will be able to learn from each other and from yourself as well. Take care.
Yes,
I want to add
exactly.
another word to that,
Sure.
adaptable.
There you go. Adapt. Yeah.
Adaptable, because if we are
Three
not able
A's.
to adapt well, um, it's hard to change. So if we can adapt, absorb, observe, then I'm gonna take that with me, Ate Jonah. I love that. Um, and be better people, because is the only way is to be better going forward, right?
Yes, yes, exactly. Is to go forward. We do take constructive criticism, or sometimes we are told things that we don't want to hear, and sometimes we do need to hear it. Again, we don't want to sugarcoat things in our life. We want to make sure that we go straight to the point, right? Go straight to the point. If you are given constructive criticism or you're given advice, take it to heart. Don't take it personal. It's just something that somebody sees on the outside that you don't see and wants you to have improvement in your life or a better life or something that you could probably just slightly change to make you a better person. Don't ever. I just want to say that when that does happen, um, don't just take it through one ear to the other ear. You know, give it a chance. Give it a chance to do a little bit of change and see if that works for you. See if that um, advice or that works for you. If not, then you move on and see if there's another way for you to have a be perfectly imperfect, perfectly somewhere. Because we're always striving to be perfect, right? Although we will never reach that perfection, but we try to do our best to reach what we can as well. Tijani, do you want to read these many comments that are coming along?
Yes, for sure. Because everyone's trying to actually learn from each other. Kuya Rod says, give every day a chance to learn. And for Kaina or Kaalma, she goes, it made me understand and learn not to judge others the way they behave. Because sometimes we don't know what people are going through. So they may be grumpy or grouchy at times, but just be kind and just be understanding that there are situations and times when it's not their true behavior. It's just maybe one of those moments. And I like that at the Ina, she says it made me understand and learn not to judge, right? Kuya Rod says keep moving forward. Nothing is impossible with our almighty God. And at the Ivy says everyone has a different learning style. Some learn best visually, others through hands on, etc., identifying catering to individual learning styles can significantly enhance our experiences. And Kalu says good factors of learning from each other, growth and maturity, character building, social development, spiritual enhancement. Oh, I want to take that to heart. So many good factors there, Kalu. Thank you. And Kuya Rod adds, right now you have the ability and everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. Awesome. Awesome insights there from our Ohana. Thank you so much.
Yes, so again, great insights. Thank you once again, Ohana, for throwing your insights out there. We again, as host here, we're learning something from you as well. So we're going to go on to our next musical break because I want everyone um, to know that it is a beautiful life, right? A beautiful life. Everyone knows that that's one of my favorite songs that I'd like to hear. We're going to attach that with a requested song as well. And if the Kuya can have it back to back, if we could play our heartbeats first and then Beautiful Life and our song request.
Your requested song, our favorites, Faith and Melody, Heartbeats.
And welcome back. And oh, what a beautiful song! "Wait Patiently." The lyrics of that song, it's beautiful. And thank you for requesting that. That was requested by our sister. I think here who requested that again, Sister Lila.
That was Sister Layla Artista.
Oh
Laila,
wow!
yes.
Thank you, po, for requesting that song. I miss Kuya Joshua Arteta because if he's on the chat for sure he will be requesting Ikaw ang Hiling, and we would be playing that right away if we can only play that immediately, whenever he's requesting that. But yes, hello to you, Kuya Rod and Kaluz. They're kind of like chatting there because when we played Beautiful Life, I said, I remember Kuya Rod saying that he sang that song "Beautiful Life." I'm guessing with Ate Crisel. So, and that's Ate Kira's favorite song, "Beautiful Life," because it is a beautiful life. Even if there's challenges and tests, as members of the Church of Christ, it is a beautiful life for every one of us because we know we have our Almighty God always, always there for us. And because of that, and I love to also read Luz's comment before we actually went on our musical break. She says, "I always learn from our ministers each time we listen to the teachings from our worship service and Bible studies. Bible missions, being Iglesia Ni Cristo member, is a learning tool itself." So very true. Every time we attend worship services, every time we attend Bible studies, we learn something new every single time because, different ministers have different ways of teaching, and some of them use applications very timely to the challenges or whatever we're facing at the moment. And it is a learning tool that would help us. It is something that we take to heart. Even our verse of the week, they are very, very timely. And so, these are some of the platforms used by our church administration to help all of us, and especially to learn from each other. We never stop learning because life never stops teaching. So, for our last question for today, how can we bring this into our Christian lives, and how will it benefit us and those around us? The teachings that we receive, especially in our worship services, and even the ones that we have learned from each other. For one, uh, never stop growing. Again, we can learn a lot from each other by observing. Again, even from our children. I myself, I can very well say that I've learned so much from my own children. It doesn't mean because they're younger than us, that we cannot learn from them. We can very much learn even from the young ones, even those that are in the children worship service. We can learn understanding, we can learn patience, we can learn unconditional love. These are just some of the things that we can learn from each other if we just observe and absorb every time we see, body language, the way they speak, the way we talk, the way we communicate. We will learn so much. And let's try to again be a sponge, keep learning, keep absorbing, and keep putting that into practice. That is one way that we would prove that we've learned when we put it into practice, when we put it into action. That's one of the things that we could say that we have learned from each other. And if I may also share this briefly, um, we cannot teach someone when we try to always help them out. And what do I mean by that? When someone is trying to seek for help, uh, we should also teach them how to, I would say, be independent. This is a way for them to not be dependent on someone all the time. This is one way of us teaching them We'll be here to support you, but don't be so dependent that if we're gone, you won't be able to stand on your own. Let's try to help each other by teaching them as well to have a grip on themselves, to be able to stand firm. And I am talking about membership in the Church of Christ, because I heard this from our resident minister, Kai Eugene Agustin, when he was teaching the Bible students, and these are the young ones. He says, don't be a member because of your parents. Likewise, when we're inviting others, to listen to the lessons that we uphold inside the Church of Christ, don't be a member because someone invited you. Be a member because you understand the lesson, because you have faith that this is the true church. And that is one way that we are able to teach them. Don't just kind of like feed them, try to make them understand and observe what are we trying to teach them. And so for our friends, those that are listening right now who are not members of the Church of Christ, yes, we invite you. We invite you to listen and observe and understand the lesson. We are not here to, invite you, oh, let's, be a member of the Church of Christ. We would love for you to be a member of the Church of Christ, but we would love for you to learn and understand and have faith. Why we always invite you, why we always encourage you to listen and give us a chance, because we have learned by understanding, by listening. Maybe you can also give us a chance by listening and understanding, and have faith that, yes, the Church of Christ, Iglesia Ni Cristo, is the true Church of Christ. And we would love for you to learn that as well. So, back to our question, how can we bring this into our Christian lives, and how will it benefit those around us? Because again, life never stops teaching us. Manong Flo, if I can go to you
Yes.
on this one.
Mhm. Um, I want to say if we learn something new and we've not really like we're so good at it, but at least we learn something, and if we can bring it to the table where someone else could benefit from it, especially in performing our duties. Um, like when we were beginning to do Ate Jonah and Ate Care, like when we're beginning to do, they say, oh, make thumbnails, right, for our YouTube, for our satellite, or uh, make create videos. Oh boy, I did not know how to do those. I had no idea how to do those, but I say you won't know it until you try it. So be brave to try it. And yes, you're going to make mistakes. Yes, I made mistakes. But it's okay because when someone pointed out, "Oh, you need to have the font this way, or you need to have it like this." And I'm like, okay, how do I make it better?" And so that's how we grow into it. I want to thank Kuya Manny for being so patient with us, and those that are behind the scenes to correct us. I think that is, I know those are only for the good of ourselves and for the church, for our satellites, for our program. So be open minded to those new and better things out there, because I believe that's how I learn to do those things. Others, be open to challenges.
Oh,
You
that's a
know,
big one, Manang. I love that. Open to challenges. Yes.
open to be open to all the challenges that will be in front of you. I know sometimes I we don't want to go through them because sometimes it's so hard. But those challenges I've learned through all my 50 something years, um, um, that they only make you stronger, because when you finish one and uh, you were able to climb that hill. And then sometimes when you go down that hill, it's like smooth sailing. It's nice. Things are nice. and then it's preparing you to be able to face another challenge again, and you learn from them. And they say that, sometimes challenges keep coming to you because maybe we didn't learn the last time, right? And so there's another way, or another viewpoint of how we're facing our challenges, and that's how we learn from them. We become strong. One last thing is, when we have experiences, whether they're good or they're not so good, and when you notice that maybe you're seeing someone going through it, maybe not the same, maybe maybe a little bit of same, um share that, and open yourself up to them and say, look, I have to feel that you're going through something. I went through something similar like yours, and it's up to you if you want to hear my how I was able to overcome it, or what I'm doing right now, how to go through them. You let me know, and we can talk about it. You don't They may not be asking for, "Oh, how did you do this?" They may not be asking for the tiny details, but let them know that you're there for them. And then they too will be able to overcome. They too will be even stronger in their faith.
Awesome, Manang. I don't even know how to follow that because you've said a lot and all good insights. I love when you said accept the challenges because we know that it will come, especially when we're trying to pursue something. There's going to be tests, there's going to be trials, and this learning process, it's nice because it's teaching us, to be able to wait patiently. And the more we wait, the more it teaches us to be patient, to be understanding, to be able to just grasp on that one. And so from there, we do learn from each other. Thank you so much. Before I go to Atikir, I love Kuya Rod's insight on this. We all have our own timeliness for successes. So no need to rush and get stressed over it. Instead, pray, trust, and continue to do what pleases Him. Oh, our theme, right? We will continue to please our Almighty God. And Sister Lila says, inspiring advice. So she says, thank you po. And Ate Tony is there, I think, in our chat. So Ate Tony, thank you so much. Um, Kalu says, mostly keep an open mind and heart if you want to be able to absorb the true knowledge, especially, as members of the Church of Christ, our teachings inside the Church of Christ. So, Ate Care, will you be our mic dropper for today? No?
No, I don't have mic droppers, but uh, I love how it says we never stop learning because life never stops teaching us every day, right? Every day we acquire skills and knowledge that we don't even know we have. We make it adaptable to learn this in this changing world, right? Because this world changes every day. It's not stagnant, it's not staying the same. We're always evolving to something better. Um, it helps us, learning also helps us to uh, be creative, right? Be creative as well as being curious, right? Curiosity is out there, knowing what else can we learn, what else is out there that we can do to make things better. I know Madam Flo brought up radio. We all started from the very bottom, from learning from the very smallest things to bringing us where we are at now. You continue to learn. We're still learning. We're still in the process of um, learning from each other. We all have these different ways of hosting, and we've learned from each other that maybe her way does pretty good and her way does pretty good. So let's try it and put it all together and continue to learn. Don't stop learning. They say that there's a saying out there that once you stop learning, your drive starts to die, right? They start to die, and you don't want that. Progressing in the Church of Christ, we continue to move on. A lot of us not only have one office or duty, we have multiple duties out there because we love to learn what else is out there. We love to challenge ourselves, what is out there. There's lots of opportunities. The doors may close, but another one opens. You have to take that opportunity and learn different things. It could be every day, it could be weekly, it could be monthly, it could be yearly. You learn something big. But when you have that opportunity, do it. Do that opportunity, do that chance. If that door opens, take it, because once that door closes, that might not come back. So, to that, you never stop learning because you do learn something new every day. And this life that's always changing is teaching us something new every day. So be teachable. We've talked about this before. Be teachable, but be willing to be teachable and learn from each other. Did Jenna?
Can I add
Awesome.
something to
My
Ate
mic
Karen
drop.
that said something?
Literally mic drop.
It's
Ate Jonah,
Mikael.
Yes,
I
of
want
course,
to add
Anna.
something to Ate Karen. Um, I want to say life is one of your best teachers.
Teachers, yes. I
Life,
agree.
right? They either make you, break you, but use it to always make you bigger
Yeah.
and better. Yeah.
Mhm. Very true and very, very agreeable to that. I also love to add on to what Atikir says when you stop learning, you actually stop growing because you will only grow um, to be a better person, to be a better Christian when you are absorbing and when you are willing to learn. And with that, there are some comments on our chat. Oh, I'm loving our Ohana today for engaging with us, their insights, their mic drops. Kalila says, don't be afraid of the challenges in life. These will really teach us to persevere, to endure, to to take on more challenges. And Ate Melvi says, let's see, let me try to read that. Do everything with love, like what Manang Flo had mentioned earlier, and never stop believing. When we have God, nothing is indeed impossible. He's gifted us in many ways, so let's share these gifts and uplift one another through Him. Kaina Laki says, spread positivity. It may sound very simple. Sometimes it's hard when you're having a hard time, when you're having a difficult time, and you tell yourself, oh, be positive, But baby steps, we also have discussed this, take the baby steps. Be kind to others, but make sure to be kind to yourself first in order for you to be able to be kind to others. And again, do everything with love, for love to our Almighty God. With this, we can never go wrong. We will continue to be able to learn from each other, teach each other, grow together. And with that, it will be an awesome ride, while we try to face the challenges in life and while we try to reach our finish line. And so with that said, wow, time flew by again. It's time to say our any more birthdays and anniversary greetings maybe. Oh, actually, I just want to greet our choir leader Kajuvi Okaman. A belated it was her birthday yesterday. Actually, today, June 26th, is her birthday. So happy birthday to our choir leader here in the local of Eastwood, Kajuvi Okaman. Happy birthday, boo. There you go. I take care. Any last shout outs for you? Greetings.
I wanted to also promote tomorrow's show. for Faith and Melody at 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Don't ask me the topic. I don't know. I don't remember, but we do have another show tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Um, Catch that show, as well as INC Radio Sacramento on Saturday at 2:30 p.m. or Sunday 5:30 a.m. in Philippine time. Catch us there. I will be there both times, so I will see you there.
Atikir, sorry, I think tomorrow's topic is confident learning. I think that's the
Ooh.
topic to
That's
that.
a good
That's
one.
good one. A good one. All about learning. Yes. Manang
Ate,
Flo? Yes.
for you first, Ate Jonah, your satellite.
Yes, it is on Saturday and it's 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time and it is heat wave preparedness. Oh,
Ooh,
we're gonna get ready for the heat wave. I think Kara's saying, 100 degrees, 40 degrees. Yes, it gets hot in Canada as well.
that's
Better believe
exciting.
it, it gets hot in here as well. So heat wave preparedness, and that will be on Saturday. Thank you, Manam Flo.
Yeah, that's a very timely topic. We'll be sure to tune in because it is getting warmer here. All right, so let's see. I have some birthday and anniversary shout outs or greetings, I should say. Birthday greetings to my auntie cousin, auntie cousin. Um, Manang Cynthia Nash of Vancouver locale here. June 25 was her birthday, so that was yesterday. And yesterday also, happy wedding anniversary to brother Jake and sister Claire Cruz. He is brother Jake is the resident minister of the local congregation of Portland, and coming up on their third wedding anniversary is my son Jay and my daughter-in-law Rose. They will be celebrating their third wedding anniversary on June 29. June 29. That's so quick. So that means I was there in the Philippines 3 years ago celebrating their wedding. So wow, time flies. So that's our wedding greetings and birthday greetings as well. And coming up on our next program is on Iglesia ni Cristo and the Bible. It is entitled Finding Hope Amidst Hopelessness by our ministers of the gospel, Brother Mandy Nepomuceno and Brother Dennis Lovendino. And make sure to tune in next week. You'll be in for quite a surprise. And so join us again on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, uh, Western side. And in the Philippines, it is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? Philippines time. And of course, don't forget our reruns on Sundays at 6 p.m. Philippines time. That's 3 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So
And that's 4 a.m. my time, Manam.
4 a.m. on your time, Ate Jonah. But yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
Yes. And before I go to our acknowledgments and Christian value, I just want to add just about a couple of the insights that we've been getting on our live chat there. I love what Kalu says. Each second, minute, hour of the day is an opportunity to learn, so never waste them. Oh, beautiful. And Kuya Rod says, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So very, very good insights there on our live chat. Take care.
Yes, yes. I want to because I am bursting with excitement because one of I'm not gonna say anything, but I know we have our avid listeners out there, our avid Ohana. Manapla was very vague on this, and I want to hype you guys. I want to get you guys excited just as much as we're excited. She did say there are some. Did you say
Changes,
some things?
changes or surprises
some surprises next week.
But she didn't say that it's her birthday next week,
Yeah, that's right. She didn't say that her birthday is next
July
week.
3rd.
Yes, yes, she is turning another beautiful year. So that's one. But I want to put a little bit more excitement on what we're trying to say is I'm not going to say what day it's going to happen, or I'm not going to say the changes that's going to happen next week, but there are some a little bit, right? Little bit. And we want you to watch Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, that there might be some things that you might notice that we're leveling up, right? We're learning from each other, and we are doing this for Ohana to make things a lot better for you. So you have to tune in Monday through Thursday next week and see what other changes there might be, or there might be some surprises out there for Ohana. And again, you got to just tune in and watch. You will see. You will see. You will see. So we'll leave it at that. I want Ohana to be just as excited as we are and anticipate for the next week that is coming up.
You just gave them a cliffhanger at the chair.
I sure did. And that's what I wanted, because
We'll
I
leave
want to
it
make
at that.
sure. Yes, we will leave it at that. And Ohana, please support us all 4 days, because you will see what's going to be there. So we're gonna move on before I say too much, because I'm too excited. Oh yeah, but we gotta go. So we wanted to also thank our executive minister, our brother Eduardo Himanalo. Again, thank you again for this platform. So super grateful for everything he's done for us, as well as our CEBSI president and CFO, which is our Christian Family Organization coordinator, brother Angelo Manalo. Thank you, Paul, for both of you, and the whole administration there in the Philippines that is helping us for this platform, giving Faith and Melody a wonderful, wonderful love of the brotherhood as well. So as before I pass it on to Tijana, I am Carolyn Shank from Sacramento. Thank you again for watching Faith and Melody.
Thank you, Atikir. And for our Christian values today, we learn from each other every day with different people in our lives. We learn to improve ourselves and learn self-discipline. Learning also gives us a chance to pass on the knowledge and influence others. This helps our fellow co-officers and friends and loved ones, and will strengthen us in serving our Almighty God. Thank you so much to every one of you. Thank you to our Kuya Tex. And for our closing song, Forever Young. This has been Faith and Melody again. Like what Atikir said, join us again tomorrow here on INC Radio. Bye. Have a great
Bye,
one.
everyone. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Thursday.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Kuya Tex.
Kuya Tex. Bye bye.
Yay.
Thank you. See you
Sana.
see you tomorrow.
I remember the day we met. 'Twas a spring day, how can I forget? 'Twas a day that God smiled down at me and led me straight to you. I recall those early summer days, our hearts afire, our love ablaze. Such a blessing that our Father gave, a love time can't undo. As the summer days gave way to fall, our love remained, our faith stood tall, hand in hand forevermore. To our vows we'll stay true. As the days get colder, truly loves us clearly. He made our hearts forever young. Now I don't know what the winter brings, aside from cold and bitter winds. What I know is that we'll always pray that God guide me and you. As the days get colder, and as we both grow older, our hearts remain forever young. Our God has blessed us dearly. He truly loves us clearly. He made our hearts forever young. As the days get colder, and as we both grow older, our hearts remain forever young. Our God has blessed us dearly. He truly loves us clearly. He made our hearts forever young. He made our hearts forever young.